Welcome to the world's most famous tavern, the Hofbräuhaus. It is the cradle of Bavarian tavern culture, the origin of tradition, Gemütlichkeit, and hospitality. The Hofbräuhaus has been situated at the heart of Munich for ages. If you happen to visit the city, drop by and enjoy this wonderful place. It will be fun even if you're not into beers. So let me give you a little tour, a little overview, so to speak. Before we start, let me give you this one interesting trivia. It is the largest Bräuhaus in all of Munich. It can hold up to 5,000 beer partygoers, and it's also the second largest tent at Oktoberfest. As you enter this historical establishment, the first area you will see is the Schwemme. The historical Schwemme, which is located on the ground floor of the Hofbräuhaus, constitutes the heart of Hofbräuhaus. Here, up to 1,300 guests can be seated underneath the cross vaults at tables, some of which have already been here since 1897, and is proven by the numerous initials, names, and comments carved into them. At the regular tables, guests from all nations can experience the Bavarian way of life at first hand. A bandstand, where the in-house bands play every day, forms the center of the Schwemme. Hofbräuhaus is a symbol of Munich's hospitality and the Bavarian gift for creating a snug and cozy atmosphere. Beer lovers from all over the world come here to enjoy its famous beers. More than any other, they offer the Hofbräu Original, which embodies the special atmosphere of the beer-making capital of Munich and exports it to the four corners of the globe. Its refreshing, bitter flavor and alcoholic content have made it famous worldwide. Dark beer existed in Bavaria long before light beer. This was the first type of beer to be brewed at Hofbräuhaus when it was founded. Today, Hofbräu Dunkel, the archetypal Bavarian beer, is still as popular as ever. With its alcoholic content of around 5.5% and its spicy taste, it's a refreshing beer that suits all kinds of occasion. Besides good beer, the Hofbräuhaus is also home of Bavarian cuisine. It has its own butchery, bakery, and confectionery. All the food is Bavarian, honest, homemade. The current menu offers a wide choice of Bavarian dishes. They also have seasonal themed menu. The next area, which was not open during our winter visit, is the Biergarten. Underneath age-old chestnut trees and surrounded by the historical walls of the Hofbräuhaus, there is the summerly meeting place for all who want to escape the hustle and bustle of the inner city. Entering the beer garden through the stately archway, visitors arrive at this oasis, which takes them into another world. This beer garden has room for almost 400 people to enjoy the unique atmosphere of the Hofbräuhaus in the open air. The next area is the Festsaal. Built by Duke Wilhelm V in 1589, the historical festival hall was among the rooms of the Hofbräuhaus that were destroyed most during World War II. After it was completely renovated in 1958, it can now be used again for festivities of all kinds, as it had been in the previous decades. The festival hall, offering 650 seats, provides every day an impressive setting for numerous traditions which are cultivated in the Bavarian homeland. Traditional folk music or dance guarantee a unique experience in the evening. And the next area is the Wabensaal, that once served as dining area for the household servants of the dukes and kings. Later on, it was used as drawing room of the beer palace. The wood paneling and the chandeliers gives some idea of the charm of the former times. The walls of the hall are full of painted coats of arms of the Bavarian administrative districts. The place where the courtiers once drank their beer is nowadays used as comfortable location for social gatherings, festivities, and conferences. Now let's go to the Bräustubel. Stylish Bavarian ambience and cultured modern hospitality can be experienced in the beautiful Bräustubel, which is located on the first floor. The residents of Munich appreciate its pleasant, turn-of-the-century flair. You can make yourself comfortable near the beautiful bay overlooking Platzel Square or by the tile stove while enjoying a glass of Hofbräu beer, listening to folk music and letting the cuisine spoil you. The extensive menu includes both traditional Munich dishes and light Bavarian cuisine. Next is the Münchner Zimmer, or the Munich Room, on the second floor. It stands out due to its panel paintings that show Munich in 1570. Ancient mural paintings and the view over the picturesque beer garden turn the dining area into a historical gem. These paintings illustrate the view from the terraces of the Isar River over Munich at the time when the Hofbräuhaus was founded in 1589. The modern design of the chandelier with its branches as a tribute to the chestnut trees and the historical elements represent the perfect interaction between tradition and modernity. Let's proceed to the Erker Zimmer, or bay window room. It combines historical charm and stylish interior architecture with state-of-the-art technology. Its remarkable bay constitutes the architectural highlight of the world's most famous tavern. The room offers a fantastic view over the popular Platzel Square. Its octagonal ceiling mirror with its ornamental chandelier especially strikes the eye. The cherry-wood wall paneling and the stucco plasters were reinstalled as they were during the times of the former beer palace, founded in 1897. The picture-perfect room is ideal for regular cultural events like folk dance classes, lectures, and cozy social events of all kinds. And the last room is the Erker Bar, which is furnished like a typical tavern around 1900. The art period, Neo-Renaissance, was oriented towards the living trends of the then bourgeois society. Guests can now still feel the spirit of this time in the renovated Erker Bar, owing to its cherry-wood wainscoting, elaborately decorated chandeliers, and ancient ceiling elements with carved motifs. Alright, let's have another trivia. Do you know that a lot of famous names hung out at the beer hall? Mozart, Lenin, and Hitler, to name a few. Speaking of which, the Hofbräuhaus was used by the Nazi Party to hold functions and assemblies. It's precisely where Hitler declared the 25 Theses of the National Socialist Party back in 1920. A little over 100 years ago, the brewing equipment of the brewery Hofbräu München was still located in Hofbräuhaus. Of course, the beer is brewed in accordance with the Bavarian purity law. This brewing regulation, which was enacted in 1516, was the world's first food law and is still valid today. Nowadays, the Hofbräu Brewery brews its beer on the outskirts of Munich and exports it from there all over the world. The Hofbräu restaurants represent the Bavarian way of life and urban culture of enjoyment, not only in Germany but also around the world. In fact, Hofbräuhaus restaurants and Hofbräu taverns are franchisees, as well as bars and beer gardens are now located overseas. In all these locations, the hospitality and the love of the Munich brewing culture are evident.